Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner on my channel here. And you'll notice that I'm back at the beginning again in my speed run. Well, this is going to be a version 2 of the speed run. There we go, got my chat up. Because in the chat the other day, I was playing and I was doing my version of the speed run, and somebody was, or one of the people that watch me, was saying that, yeah, I'm doing the speed run, but I'm also using vehicles that not everybody has. And what would it be like if let's go down here to my settings and skip the tutorials. I've played this enough, I do not need tutorials. And they were saying that, you know, if, and actually there was a couple of people talking about it in the chat, saying that not everyone has all the downloaded vehicles that I have. Because I do have 3 downloaded vehicles. And they were saying that, you know, it'd be kind of hard for other people to see how fast they can do it if they don't have those vehicles. Hopefully that makes sense. And they also mentioned that, yeah, they really didn't like me recovering back to the garage as much as I was. They kind of like it when I didn't recover to the garage. So they were curious how fast I could do it if I only use the vehicles in the game that anybody can get, and if I did no recovery. So I was kind of curious about that too. Now I did have another playthrough that I was running side by side with my speed run, and in that one I recovered very little. Let me turn my volume down here. I had planned well enough to where I really didn't need to recover back to the garage very often. And I finished Michigan and realized I finished Michigan's 4 days faster than on the current speed run that I was doing, where I'm recovering back to the garage. And but I did use the downloaded vehicles. Whoa. Okay, this is not going to be very good. There we go. And for those of you curious, if you haven't played the game or this hasn't happened to you, in the very beginning before you get to the garage, if you do have to recover, say I roll this truck, it's the only truck I have right now. If I were to roll it over, then I can recover it back to the starting point. So it's not like you have to start the game all over again if you before you get your second truck. So anyway, I was curious about it, and I told him, you know, challenge accepted. I would think about it, and I have thought about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run 2 of them. I'm going to continue doing the one that I'm doing, the speed run, and then I'm going to do this speed run where I am only going to use the vehicles that everyone has options to get, which means my 3 downloaded vehicles, I'm not going to be using them. That's the Navistar, the Little Russian Scout that you got with the Season Pass, and the Apache. So I'm not going to use those vehicles, and I'm not going to recover to the garage. So I'm going to stay out here. Well, not stay out here, but I'm not going to jump back to the garage every time I complete a mission and start a new mission. I'm going to drive everything back to the garage when it needs to go. And I'm lost. Where am I going? To my left. Actually, should have went back down here. No, it's okay. Upgrade up here I want to go ahead and get. Go ahead and get my upgrades when I can, since I'm up in this area anyway, to save a little bit of time so I don't have to drive back up here. I'll go ahead and get this upgrade. So this is going to be version 2.0 or version 2, and again, I'm only going to use the trucks that everybody has access to in the game. And I'm not going to recover back to the garage. And we're going to try to see how fast, if I can actually do it faster doing it this way, as opposed to recovering to the garage and using the downloaded trucks. I am pretty sure I can do it faster. Because there were a couple of times in the last playthrough that I screwed up. And I ended up doing a lot of driving to get one kind of cargo when I really didn't need to. Okay, so that is my race suspension for this truck. And I think I can do it better and cleaner in this one. We'll try it. So I went ahead and got that upgrade since I was up in this area anyway. And I think that will make it a tad bit faster. And you know, sometimes minutes count. Oh, come on, get back over here. And we're going to head off this way. Because, well, ouch. I knew that was going to happen. Since I'm over in this area anyway. I might as well come over here and get these two. I got another upgrade over here. And I have the Scout 800. Oh, excuse me. Got choked up there. Go ahead and get the Scout 800 because in my other playthrough I did use the Scout 800 a lot more. And I need to use some different vehicles. And use some of these that I don't normally use. Use them a little bit more. Because the Scout is a good vehicle. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like it because it's very, very tippy. But on this map, it does really well. And as long as I don't put the lift kit on it, it doesn't get as tippy. So upgrade here. This should be the V8 for this truck. And I still don't know if I'm going to use the V8. V8 uses a lot of gas. And this truck does have enough power with a smaller engine in it. There's very few times when I could actually use more power, because even with a smaller engine you get a lot of wheel spin. And right now I think fuel economy is something that I want to keep in mind when doing upgrades. So where the heck am I at now? Oh, I missed the little cutoff that I wanted to do. No, it didn't. I think it is right there. Let's put a marker there, and we'll see if that is the cutoff. Because I did figure out in the other playthrough there's a little bit easier way to get the Scout 800, so I'm not driving all the way around that road. It's a little bit of a shortcut. Yep. Tree got me. And I feel more comfortable once I have another scout vehicle. Come on, you can do it. What are you stuck on now? Oh, a little bush. Let's go around that bush. And to be perfectly honest with you, when I'm doing the other one, the other speed run, I never felt good about recovering back to the garage. I don't like recovering to the garage. To me, it feels like cheating. Alright. So now I have a secondary scout vehicle. If I flip this thing over, it'll be a little bit easier to get up to it. Oh, what the heck's your problem? Put you in four-wheel drive. But I think I'm going to do the missions a little bit differently this time. And something else that I did in the other test one that I was doing was I kept doing the timed missions over and over every time I was heading that way, and I really picked up rank pretty quick. Back it up. Let's go back up this way. That way I won't have to go around that narrow, muddy road. I don't need to pick you up yet. Better. What I'm still going to do is I'm still going to sell vehicles, trade vehicles off. So that's not going to change. This is not going to be a hardcore mode. It's just going to be a little bit harder than the other one that I was doing. And like I said, I like the other one better when I didn't recover back to the garage. But I'm still going to jump around the maps and get trucks that I think will help me out. But I don't think I'm going to fool with the 750 this time. I will go for the upgrade as soon as I get mud tires. And I've got the right set of vehicles. Then I will go get the upgrade for the GMC. But as far as the 750, I think I'm going to wait a little bit on that. Because that took a lot of time. It was, in game days, it was a day and a half. Oh shoot, and I just realized I didn't reset the time. Which that sucks because I've already lost. The game starts you at 8 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. So I've already lost 2 hours. Come on, you can do it. Let's check, make sure it shut off. It did not. Sometimes they'll shut off, sometimes they won't. So with that watchtower open, should mean these barricades are... No, the barricade's still there. Well, that sucks. I thought the barricades would disappear once that watchtower was opened up. Which just means we'll have to go around. No biggie. Discover you. Alright, so I get my watchtower up here. I get my first truck. I get that bridge opened. And then I can send this over to get... where am I going? I can send this over to get the garage open. And then I still have the scout over here to get the other upgrade. And then it can work its way back, getting upgrades and watchtowers while this one pushes forward from the garage. Okay, so I got the first truck. So old bridge, go accept that. Alright, let's put you to use. Not too far. Right there should do it. Hey, I've been promoted, which will work. Rank 6 is when the big stuff starts happening. So I need to get to rank 6 as quickly as I possibly can. At rank 6, I can start getting better tires for the 2 big trucks I'm going to have on this map. I think rank 3 is when I can get bigger tires, or getting the all-terrain tires. Or it might be mud tires. Might be all-terrain tires for the scout vehicles, which will make them a lot better. Come on, buddy. There you go. So I need to pick up one metal beam. I have the 2 wood for the old bridge. Try to stay off this light pole. Hey, one of the few times I've went through here and not hit that light pole on my left. Starting to get a little dark, and I actually have gotten a lot accomplished. May not seem like it, but it does take a good bit of time to go get those upgrades and those watchtowers, and it'll save me time because I don't have to come back and get those. Whoa. Don't want to hit anything yet. I'm not planning on taking this truck back to the garage for a little while. And that'll build half our bridge. This will build the other half. Now I'm gonna need 1 more or 2 more wood, and I'm also going to need 2 metal, because what I want to do is go ahead and get the wooden bridge down here. I will take care of that next, and yeah, we'll go this way because I need to drop the trailer off. But I'll get the wooden bridge and then get the power lines and then go up and get the other bridge and the rock slide. And I've got a rock slide over here I need to get. So try and take care of as many missions over here as I can. Before I start moving into the other areas of the map. I think that will be key to doing it fast. Drop you. Nope. Detached trailer. Unfortunately, I can't do all of the rock slide that's behind me heading out to Smithfield Dam, because part of that load is, or part of what I need, is on the flatbed trailer that the semi-trailer I discovered earlier. And I have to hook up to that in order to unpack the cargo. I don't believe I need to do the garage before I finish this mission over here. And I definitely want to get this. That is the suspension upgrade for the Fleet Star. Which I still don't care for the Fleet Star. I liked it in the beginning when I first started playing the game. I liked the Fleet Star. It was a good truck. Somewhere along the line of the upgrades, they made the steering so twitchy that it's just hard to steer the truck. Yeah, I can do this one without having a garage open. But I need to accept it or start tracking it. That's another bridge. More money. Not too far. Because you are still only a rear-wheel drive vehicle with no diff lock. So I can't take it too far in the mud. So now I'll pick up 2 steel. Get 1 delivered. The other one will sit and wait until I get the Fleet Star up and running. it in there without hitting the bowl again. So one of these will be for the bridge. The other one will be for the power lines. Something else I'm not using in this, I'm not using any notes. It's what I can remember. Because making all the notes was kind of a pain in the butt. And half the time I didn't follow them anyway. Down a little bit. Make going around the corners a little bit more smooth. Park you here so you don't roll away. Okay, it's partial load. And actually I didn't think, but I do need to get this to the garage because it needs to be reconfigured. I've got to put the low saddle on it. And then take it back over and get that semi-trailer. Come on. And I will be back for you in a moment. And the engageable for this truck. And pull you in here. Move to the garage and move you to the garage. So customization, I can put that. And can't really do anything with tires, but I can put bigger tires on it. There we go with those. Nope. Let's make sure. Yep, no difference in the tires, it just looks better. Get you on there. Diff lock, where's the diff lock at? Oh, it's already got it. Don't need snorkel, but what I do need is a flatbed and a loading crane. And we'll get some up rooftop. Nope. Thought I could get lights on this. Maybe not. Oh, not rear, front. So not really worried about those yet. And I think for this playthrough, I'm gonna go white for everything. Discover. But you are mission trailer. And I know right where that mission is. Yeah, this truck is just really twitchy with the steering. I mean, any minor adjustment to the steering and either the truck won't turn or it just dives to the right or left. And I really don't like that. I wish I'd go back to the way it was in the beginning. Okay. Ah, it does have it, okay. I couldn't remember if the diff lock was automatic on it. Come on. You can do it. Truck handles a lot better once I hit level 6 and get the mud tires on it, but it's still, the steering is poor. It might be better with steering wheel, but I don't have a steering wheel. Okay, let's look at, I think it's Husky forwarding. Oh crap. farming tools. And I didn't. I knew I was going to do that. I do it every time. So let's customize you. And I want saddle low. I don't think there's anything else I can get for this truck. I don't remember putting that engine on here. Okay, I'll take it. Suspension, nothing I can do. Tires, nothing for... well, I can put the 47 inches on it. Let's go with those. And I think that's about all I can do to it. So what I forgot to do was accept that mission. Even though I did go to the garage, I still have to accept the mission in order to get my other missions to come up. Now I can do farming tools. And voila. So get a lot of these little missions out of the way. And try not to drive too much with an empty truck. That's going to be key to being fast. Have your truck loaded as much as you can while you're driving. Alright, and go ahead and get that while I'm here, so I don't forget it again. And discover you. There we go. And I think it said I went to level 3, which means that I can get better tires for both scout vehicles, which will help out a lot. But I need to get over here to this other entrance. And I'm going to need to back in, because to finish out the power lines and the bridge, I'm going to need all 4 of these. So attach trailer, unpack the cargo, detach the trailer, get my crane out, and we'll go for the back too. Crane mode, activate. Back into my crane mode. Hit the wrong button there. just drop you. Packet. Activate the anchors. So I need all 4 of these. And instead of delivering 2 and then coming back for the other 2, I'm going to do it this way. I have the 2 bottom ones packed. And I'm just going to put the next 2 on top. Nope. But I do have to get them centered really well so they'll stay on there. And we'll take all 4 of them. And restore my... Oh, I didn't want to restore the crane, but that's okay. I meant to just pull my anchors back up. Actually, let's go ahead and... just to hold you down there. So this is a little trick I learned from watching somebody else, where you can carry more than 1 set of cargo. But there's another trick I learned on my own. And as long as I don't tip this thing over or lose my cargo, it should work pretty good. This truck is so wobbly like this, but it doesn't have to go much further. And I'm not going to hook up to the trailer yet, not until I get this delivered. Ha! And then I pack my cargo. Voila! And I don't have to drive back and pick up the other 2. So it is 6 a.m., which means that is the end of day 1, and we are now moving into day number 2.